Hi everybody and welcome back to the Duggan Daily Dish. I'm Jamie Duggan and this is my kitchen. Tonight we'll be making my husband's, well, one of my husband's favorites I should say. I made it for his birthday the first year that we were together because I knew he liked it so much, and it is General Tso's chicken. So it's a delicious and simple recipe, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is marinate the chicken. And in this bowl here, I have about a little bit less than a pound of chicken tenders. You can use chicken breast if you like. The tenders were on sale, which is why I bought those, and they're less than a pound. Usually in my store, it's very hard to find something that is less than a pound. But I was able to, so the chicken tenders were on sale and less than a pound, hence here they are. So I just cut them into little chicken chunks. So they're a little bit easier to eat, just like you would at a Chinese restaurant. So to this, what we're going to do is you're going to add a half of a tablespoon of sake wine. I researched the first time I did this. If you follow the recipe, it asks you to use Shoxing wine, which I had to look it up what the heck it was, and they said that it is this or close to it. But maybe this was the closest to it. I can never find Shoxing wine. I believe it is sake, but if it isn't, it's pretty close to it. I found it online. Like I said, I had to look it up. So you can't find the Shoxing wine. It may just be sake wine. So, like I said, to this, I can get it open. You're going to add a half a tablespoon of the wine. And the good things I like about these Holland House wines is that you don't need to refrigerate them. However, I did with this one, so I'm going to leave it refrigerated just so they don't mess this up. But usually they don't need refrigerated. And then you're just going to add a pinch of salt. You don't need a lot, just a pinch. Perfect. And then you're going to stir it together, and you're going to stick it in the fridge for about 15 minutes. While we're waiting for that to marinate, we're going to go ahead and work on the sauce. Be right back. Okay, so I stirred my chicken together, and it's marinating in the fridge. So right now we're going to work on the sauce. And what you need for that is, the first thing you'll need is 3 tablespoons of Chinese rice vinegar. This isn't really that hard to find. I thought it was, but it was actually in the Asian aisle at my grocery store. So it should be fairly easy for you to find. You can use, it says 2.5 to 3 tablespoons, but I go ahead and put 3 in. It's easier to figure it out. And I'm using a half a tablespoon right now, which is why if I put more in than you think, I'm not. This is only a half. So you're going to put 3 tablespoons of that in. Okay, so to that, we're going to add 2.5 tablespoons of soy sauce and a half a tablespoon of dark soy sauce, which I don't have the difference. So what I usually do is I put in 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Like I say all the time, make it your own. There's 1, 2, I don't even know why they call for a regular and a dark. I don't think I've ever seen the difference, but I may be wrong. And then to that, you want to add 1 teaspoon of hoisin sauce. No, I did not say poison sauce. I said hoisin sauce. And this is actually also easy to find in your Asian aisle in your grocery store. It's just a dark sauce. Got sugar and soy sauce and tomato paste. It's yummy. That's all you need to know. Okay, so to this we're going to add a teaspoon of the hoisin sauce. It's a little bit thick. That's okay, it's delicious. Okay, so I have a fourth cup of water that we're going to put into this as well. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add 2.5 tablespoons of sugar. And through the magic of television, I washed off my tablespoon. Don't even try to tell me I didn't. I did. That's why there's a little bit of a break in there, if you've noticed. I don't want people thinking I'm doing stuff I shouldn't be doing in my own kitchen. I don't want us getting sick. Us meaning me and my husband, of course. Okay, so it's 2.5 tablespoons of sugar. And then you're going to add 1/2 tablespoon of the wine. Okay. And then you're going to add just a scant of cornstarch. And we looked at this originally, I'm like, what the heck is a scant? A scant is just a scant. Throw just a little bit in, kind of like a pinch, not that much. So we're just going to throw a scant of cornstarch in here. And I usually, for a scant, I usually just use my fingers. Throw that in there just to thicken it up a little bit. And then you're going to stir this and put it aside. I'll wait for the chicken to be done and I'll be back then. Okay, so our chicken has been marinating for about 15 minutes. And now what we're going to do is we're going to coat this with 1/3 cup of cornstarch. And what we're going to do now is we're going to fry it. So the cornstarch will help do a light coating, not a heavy coating. So put that in the bowl and just stir it around. And get that all put together. Okay, so we've coated our chicken and our cornstarch. You'll see they're pretty coated here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to heat up our pan. And as you can see, it's on that side so that I don't get oil on my computer like I did the first time. And this is, you're going to put in enough to deep fry. And so basically you want to cover the bottom of the pan and a little bit more. Hi everyone, and I have deep fried the chicken. And it should be this kind of color. It's a golden brown, and that's what you want. And then when you're done, make sure you scoop it out, let it drain a little bit onto paper towels. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put this whole thing together. So I have a fresh, clean, different pan to put it all together with. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put 1.5 tablespoons of pure vegetable oil in. Okay, so here we go with vegetable oil. And that again is 1.5 tablespoons. Oops, I have them. Okay. Okay, our sauce is thickened up, so what we're going to do now is we're going to add the chicken right back in here. And then all you're going to do is stir to combine. And then all there's left is to add the scallions. And I have about four scallions in here, or green onions. We like green onions, so I don't know, it just adds a little bit of a kick to this meal, so I like to add a lot of that in there. So if you're following the recipe, it says use 2, make it your own, use what you want. So after that, we'll just stir it together and then we'll plate it up. Okay, so we're all plated up, and I hope to see you next time. I hope you enjoy it and let me know how it worked out for you. Thanks, I'm going to eat.